Our focus is on day 7 of the escalating West Asia war, with not just no end in sight, but no probable de-escalation in sight either. US President Donald Trump told media that the son of the assassinated Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, that is Mojtaba Khamenei, is an unacceptable choice for Iran's successor, adding that the US must be involved in choosing the future leader of Iran. Trump has also said that the US is in a very strong position in the war, while Iran's leadership is rapidly weakening. Israel and the United States are continuing bombardment on Iran, even as global powers have weighed their next moves. And the conflict has now spread much beyond the Middle Eastern region. After missiles were intercepted in Turkey, another attack was reported from Azerbaijan. A drone crashed into the airport terminal building at Nakhchivan, and Azerbaijan claimed Iran was behind the very strike, a charge Tehran, however, has come out to deny. Azerbaijan has since shut its southern airspace and summoned the Iranian envoy. European leaders are preparing for an escalation in this situation. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has also said that Europe will send anti-aircraft aid and naval assets to protect their regional partners, including Cyprus. And British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said that the United Kingdom will send 4 additional Typhoon jets to Qatar, while continuing intelligence coordination with Washington at this point. That is where the war theater stands, much beyond Middle East at this point of time.
The United States military, together with the wonderful Israeli partners, continues to totally demolish the enemy far ahead of schedule, and at levels that people have never seen before, actually. We're destroying more of Iran's missiles and drone capability every single hour, knocking them out like nobody thought was possible. As soon as they set off a missile, within 4 minutes, the launcher gets hit. They don't know what's happening. But we have the greatest military anywhere in the world. Their Navy is gone. 24 ships in 3 days. That's a lot of ships. Their anti-aircraft weapons are gone. So they have no air force. They have no air defense. All of their airplanes are gone. Their communications are gone. Missiles are gone. Launches are gone, about 60% and 64% respectively. Other than that, they're doing quite well. I said, what's left? But they're tough, and they want to fight. And they're calling, they're saying, how do we make a deal? I said, you're being a little bit late, and we want to fight now more than they do.
The amount of firepower over Iran and over Tehran is about to surge dramatically. And part of it is that we're going to have even more basing. And it's not just the UK. We've had other friends step up, and we're grateful for that. I think it's safe to say there's no plan for a wave of new Middle Eastern refugees to the United States of America. I think, as the president has pointed out for a long time, there are a lot of countries in the region who would be capable of providing that kind of support if need be, but that's certainly not something we're planning on.
If I just look back over the last 24 hours of the operation compared to where we were at start, ballistic missile attacks have decreased by 90% since day one. Drone attacks have decreased by 83% since day one. Having said this, we remain vigilant. Our strikes against the Iranian Navy have intensified. You may have heard the president say just a little while ago that we have sunk or destroyed 24 ships. That was true at the moment. We're now up over 30 ships. And in just the last few hours, we hit an Iranian drone carrier ship, roughly the size of a World War II aircraft carrier, and as we speak, it's on fire. Our air dominance allows us to hit Iran's center of gravity with overwhelming power and reach. A couple of examples. In just the last 72 hours, America's bomber force has struck nearly 200 targets deep inside of Iran, including around Tehran. And in just the last hour, U.S. B-2 bombers dropped dozens of 2,000-pound penetrator bombs targeting deeply buried ballistic missile launchers. Notably, we've also struck Iran's equivalent of Space Command, which degrades their ability to threaten Americans. Indispensable, as many of you know, and if you don't know, this was an original Iranian drone design. We captured it, pulled the guts out, sent it back to America, put a little Made America on it, brought it back here, and we're shooting it at the Iranians. good targets.
I can announce today that we're sending 4 additional Typhoon jets to join our squadron in Qatar, to strengthen our defensive operations in Qatar and across the region.